your door and let me in. If not by the hair, your chinny chin chin. I don't want yours, I want my share to begin. My share of cotton gin, my share of cotton nigga skin is up in. It's enough for everybody. I'm not here for the tick. I know I'm rambunctious, but you made a mistake. I'm trying to get in close proximity to the equate. On my estate, where my waterfall mist evaporates until it get too late to, well, you know the story. I could go on with it like this, but it would be boring. The truth is I'm cursed.
I like my green with crystals like Folgers, picking up momentum, rolling like boulders. They call me ice, but I'm really much colder. My rhymes is heavy like the weight on my shoulders. I'm spitting that red hot smoldering lava. I fight to the end like the Navajo. Crack a bottle though, make it the goose with cranberry and triple sec. Triple my check, I feel the ripple effect of a fool on the loose. I hit you from every angle, from obtuse to right. Street shit like JJ, I'm dynamite. Slide me some dough, I show you an execution in the flesh, and promise not to leave nothing left. If you bomb it, I keep stabbing, shooting, damaging, looting, till it ain't no disputing who the greatest is. Da da da. Let me fix that. What's up, party people? Yeah. Just hit me. What's up, y'all? Thanks for joining Mike Robertson Blvd on a hot ass June Tuesday night. June 29th to be specific. In case it's your birthday out there, happy birthday to you. If you're a June birthday, happy birthday. If you're a Cancer, happy birthday. July's Cancer season, but at the end is what? Leo season, baby. And guess whose birthday's at the end? King Mike Boogie Supreme Microphone Fiend. Yeah. Welcome to Mike Robertson Boulevard. We'll do a little hand clap. A couple gunshots. You know I like that. Pow. Pow. What up, though? What up, though? Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining me, man. Let's have some fun tonight. Got some cool stuff to talk about. We're going to dig in deep and see what we can do with it or whatever. Shit. Anyway, welcome. I want to first say, give a shout out to my peoples. Had a cool event I went to this weekend for BET weekend. And they had one of the masters of the game, Kid Capri, DJing and spinning. Me and Montage One was there. We were talking about Kid Capri, man, and giving him his props on how he comes with the little 2 bars of a song and goes to the next one. 2 bars, 2 bars, 2 bars, 2 bars, 2 bars. He a bad MFer. And he hypes the crowd, and he throws in scratches and everything like that. So Kid Capri has been doing this forever, and he gets his props. Not to mention what he put down for Def Comedy Jam back in the day. I'm on that, by the way. Black Def Comedy Jam. What am I sipping on today? Got a little Maker's Mark. Man, I don't know why that's been my go-to lately. I've been working with the Maker's Mark, man. Hey, that's what it is. That's what it is, man. That's what it's going to be. Got some of them black cherries up in there, too. I love that. Man, it's hot in this little dungeon I'm in, man. Shit. The hell happened? So anyways, you guys please like the video and share it. I try not to do too much cussing, too many N-words. I got a lot of feedback from my grown folks that, hey, man, I won't share this, man, because you be talking too crazy. Well, I don't know, man. I don't know if I could switch it up or not, but brother could only really be one way, which is the way you are. How can you be another way? Now, I am talking about something today called Code Switch, coming up later in the show. And that is a thing that black people do to survive in society. We're going to talk about it. So what's on the list today? Let me see who's tapped in. We got D Black is in. Who else? Got some people coming in. Oh, he said thanks for doing that. All right. I guess folks a little bit of time to tap in. So yeah, man, we're gonna talk about code switching. What else we talking about? New verses coming out. It's gonna be exciting. Huh? We're gonna talk about some heat waves. We're gonna talk about what's going on in Pakistan. We're gonna talk about the NBA and Chauncey Billups and this damn lame ass UFO report. Son of a gun. We'll talk about the little Chauvin sentencing and whatever else comes to my empty mind. Da 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 da. What's up, party people? Yeah. Yeah, man. Try to follow my YouTube page too if you can, man. Go to YouTube and just look up Mike Rob Boulevard. Click the button. I need it. I'm going to keep doing these lives, man, because I got a little something to say, man, and people want some interpretations of things, man. I'm going to keep bringing it, man, even if I don't have somebody in the studio with me. Another announcement I'm going to make is that I am going to be going back to Poetess Studio soon. So I chopped it up with her about a week ago. I don't know, a little bit longer, but that's coming up. And, so I'm just going to be all around. Let's see here. I want to give props to the young homie Bizzle. I saw the young homie Bizzle the other night at Dragonfly, which is a historic LA club spot on Santa Monica. And he laced me with some apple monkey moon dust. Do you see this? Look at that. That shit is hot. Good packaging. I said, damn, man, you put in work, man. Premium cannabis flower. And he wasn't lying. This is not the type of shit you gonna puff on and you about to go to work or something. That is not gonna work. Unless, of course, you work in music or really just music or art. Regular old, like you got to do some Excel spreadsheets. This is not for you. He also laced me with this joint, man. You're going to pick this up. If you're going to be kicking in with your peoples, there's going to be a lot of y'all out there, going to festival or something, backyard boogie, pool party, whatever, and you want to just pop something out and lace the whole crowd. He gave me this joint with 2 grams in it. Look at that, man. Pre-rolled with the little glass thing on the end. That's special. That's special right there. Where the hell does the cap go? Where the cap is, you can wear it. I was real proud of their packaging too. I mean, even if you look at this pre-roll with 2 grams in it with apple cookies. Oh, God. And it comes with a little glass. And you got the cork on the top to, close it back up. If you ain't finished, you ain't going to kill it. I mean, it's hard to kill that shit by yourself. But I know a lot of people that could do it because that's what they do. Anyway, big up to Bizzle. Also, I got laced up by the other homie. Give it up to Tash for hooking me up with the Smokeaholics. Look at that. Bam. Another one. Bam. He gave me a third one, but I don't have it anymore. So I want to give it up to Taz for that. And there's some fire in there, man. Especially that gelato. Oh, we cracked that gelato out there in the VIP, and it was not to be played with. But that's what we do. All right, man. Let's get to it. Taking me a little sip. I
like my green with
I like my green with crystals like Folgers. Bam. All right. Let's get to it. So first things first. I always like to start off with a little bit of humor. It ain't really funny, but we're going to talk about it anyway. I like my man Chauncey Billups. He just got awarded a position as head coach. Did they award him? I think he is head coach. Or they're looking at him. No, I think they announced it. Head coach for Chauncey Billups. Big up to him, man. Because he deserves it. He's been putting in work for hella long, bro. And as a player, he was called Big Shot Billups. Or was it Big Shot Chauncey? Big Shot Billups. Popping them threes. Won a championship on his own. He been assistant coaching for a long time, and he's just got major knowledge in the game. So Portland acknowledged that and said, hey, we want you. Now, I wonder how much Dame Dollar had to do with that, because he's there and, you know, he needs some help, man, for real. Chauncey, if anybody could do it, Chauncey could do it for him, man. You know, to get him the right players and you know, like around him. You got to have them players around you, dude. If you don't have the right players around you, it doesn't matter how good you are. Really, it doesn't. So anyway, give it up to Chauncey Billups. Now, unfortunately, you know, they do the little, what do they call it? Press conference, where, you know, they make the announcement and the news media and everybody gets to ask questions and all this stuff. Well, apparently, which I didn't even know, thanks to this haterade right here, that Chauncey Billups had some type of situation in 1997 where a lady accused him of some type of sexual something. I don't know if it was like assault or rape or whatever it was. She accused him of it. He claimed his innocence. And on top of that, he paid her off. She took the money. I guess if you got raped, would you take the money? That's a question for a whole show right there. If you got raped, would you take the money, or do you want this guy in jail? Anyway, nonetheless, that situation happened. I didn't even know about it. And this lame ass, hating ass reporter brought it up, man, right in this conference, man, right now, man. Why would you bring that up right now? We're talking about basketball, man. The playoffs are happening. He's happy to be coaching. And then you're going to bring up the 1997 shit? Let me show you how the video is real quick, but it's not cool. For real.
You said the 1997 incident shaped you in unbelievable ways. Can you maybe elaborate on that and how it helped shape you?
Jason, we appreciate your question. We've addressed this. It's been asked and answered, so happy to move on to the next question here, Aaron.
Hi, Jason Quick.
Oh, that, my friends, is called a good PR agent right there. Not agent. Is it a rep? PR? Public relations associate, administrator, whatever the hell she is, manager. She came with the game like, man, we already talked about this many times. We got written responses. We got everything out there for you to find. And here you come at a basketball event and start asking about the ladies and crimes. She wasn't going for it. She stepped right in there and was like, look, bro, we've already talked about this. That's it. And Chauncey, let's look at Chauncey. He was thinking about a way to answer it. And then when she spoke up, he was like, yeah.
But you said the 1997 incident shaped you in unbelievable ways. Can you maybe elaborate on that and how it helped shape you?
Jason, we appreciate your question. We've addressed this. It's been asked and answered, so happy to move on to the next question here, Aaron.
That is called a lifesaver right there. Because he was like, well, he was like, oh, good answer. Good answer, man. Y'all paying her enough? What y'all doing? I don't know why you would do that, man. I guess it's that clout chasing shit, man. They want to make sure that his question goes viral, I guess. Or maybe he had somebody from the front office in his ear saying like, yo, man, ask the question, man, about the damn assault. And he probably was maybe saying like, nah, man, I'm not going to do that no man, assault. Man, we're talking basketball here, man. I want to talk about championships, coach strategy, all this stuff. No, man, ask about the goddamn incident. Are you talking about the one from 1997? Yes. 1997. So he asked the question. Chauncey got bailed out by his PR person. Boom, they go on to live another day. So the moral of this story is have a good PR person on deck if you've done some fuckery before. Or if you've just been accused of it because, he may not have done it. I don't really know him or nothing. I don't know what his character is. He seemed like a nice guy, cool guy, down to earth, stand up. But you never know what they do behind closed doors. But nonetheless, this was about basketball. So that's all we want to talk about. So she did a good job with that, man. Whew, sometimes that shit burn your chest. Okay, next item. What are we doing? Let me see. Anybody else join this party, man? A lot of people watch after the fact, but some people like to watch me do this stuff live, man. Who else we got here? You can say who else we got. As if. Oh, can I refresh? Refresh, baby. Refresh. Okay, so what's next? Let's see. Let's see. Okay, now something that's a trip that's been going on, man, is this like global warming, climate change. So apparently this city in Pakistan, which I'm about to show you what it is. I'm about to show you what it is. Oh, that's not what I wanted to talk about. But hey, I'll just go straight to that. I'll come back to the heat wave. This tripped me out. Fully vaccinated Israelis still got infected with the Delta coronavirus variant. Whew. About half the adults infected in the outbreak were fully inoculated. Ooh, I feel proud of myself, man. I said that shit in like one attempt. They were fully inoculated with the Pfizer vaccine. Whew, didn't get that Pfizer. Prompting the Israeli government to reimpose an indoor mask requirement. So they going back to the mask. Everybody was out. They was free. But then this new Delta variant came in. And now they're going to be going back to the mask. So listen, I want y'all to expect this because don't think that we won't have to be going back to the mask. Don't think it won't be coming back to us, right? I mean, shit. What's good enough for the Israelis is good enough for Americans, right? Nah, but for real, if that Delta thing is out there, man, it says about half the adults infected with the outbreak of the Delta variant of COVID-19 in Israel were fully inoculated with the Pfizer vaccine, prompting the government to reimpose the indoor mask requirements and other measurements. Damn, did I just read that? Man, for real though, man, it's rough, man, out there, man. Any virus is going to try to live, man. And just like people, we try to live and we do all these things to live, work out, eat right, take medication, go to doctors, go get some voodoo. We do all these things, man. Well, viruses do the same thing. They're living organisms, man. And if somebody has a cure, they're going to just mutate. And that's what this virus has done, man. It's mutated. If you even believe in the virus at all, but this virus is now mutated. So your little shot you got, the little thing you got in your arm, guess what? Ain't gonna do nothing with this. Now, what they don't know is how strong it is. They say it's easy to get it, but they haven't really talked about the effects of it yet. So it's so new. I don't know what to do. I'm just going to stay away from all y'all. Now, I did, like I said, I did the little Kid Capri shit earlier. But that was rare. I don't do that all the time. Even the good homie Montage One, who I saw, said, damn, you came out, Mike? That's proof right there. I had Montage right there as proof. He was like, damn, I looked up and saw you walk in the place, and I was like, damn, Mike is here? That's because I don't be messing with that stuff. I have gone to so many thousands of parties and clubs and get-togethers and trips. I'm not really excited that much anymore. I have seen the man Kid Capri himself before get down at the Essence Festival. I seen him get down at the Vibe Seminar. I seen him get down in the ATL. I seen him get down in LA. I mean, damn. It was worth my time though, because I got to see the homie Bizzle Montage. I got to see the homie Tash, DJ Cell. All these dudes been on my show. I love running into the homies. Battle Cat was there. I saw the homie Battle Cat, gave him a handshake. You know what I mean? Shh, that's what we do. So anyway, y'all be careful with this little Delta coronavirus variant. Delta. I wonder if the AKAs are jealous. I wonder why the Deltas got to get the variant. Why the Deltas got to get the little coronavirus? Why couldn't it be the AKA variant, huh? Or the Zeta variant? Stop starting stuff, Mike. Stop starting stuff. Okay. Let's go next. What we got next? Okay, now we were talking about how hot it is, okay? So a few weeks ago, let me go back to that. A few weeks ago, I talked about this. Let's get rid of that. I talked about this a few weeks ago, where the dam up in Northern California, up in the boonies, about 10, 15 hours away from where I am, basically is drying up. And you can see all the levels right there of where the water was and everything, man. And that's even an old picture, you know what I mean? Because, hey, like it says, they depleted water levels may force the power plant to shut down for the first time ever. That was happening, man. It's shit. California's in a drought, man. And we get our water in Southern California from, the Colorado River, basically, is where we get our water from. But that shit don't travel all the way up there, man. And some of these small towns, man, they out of luck, man. They kind of show. So that brings me to this next story, which is rather sad, man. If I really want to talk about it, it's rather sad, man, because let's see, where was that coast? Delta variant. I talked about that. Pakistan. Next verses. Damn, do I not have a damn picture? Dang, man. Sometimes I load stuff, man, and damn, I thought I loaded it. Anyway, long story short, there's a town in southern, let me go back to my main screen. There's a town, right, in Northern California that has no water. Zip, zero. When I say no water, that means no water, no more. They don't have water for the toilets. They don't have water coming out the faucets, the drinking fountains, nothing. No showers, no car washes, no water in the grass, not giving your dogs water, nothing. No more water. Now, they used a hot spring, a well that was way down under the ground, and basically, that shit is dried up, man. It's a cold game. So right now, they're like having to drive like hella far to another neighboring town just to like go take a shower and shit. Walk up, go in the gas station and go in the sink and wash up, man. Can you imagine not having no water? Can you imagine all the stuff you can't do and you assume you're going to get water for the rest of your life? We assume that. In this society, the place where we are, we assume you're going to have water for the rest of your life. But it ain't that, man. You can't assume you're going to have water for your dry little lips. I'm telling you. Imagine this. Imagine you couldn't flush your toilet. You couldn't take a shower. You couldn't brush your teeth. You couldn't you sure can't take a bath. That's out of the question. Oh, you surely can't do something like fill up the jacuzzi or fill up the swimming pool. Can't do none of that stuff, man. Because why? There's no water there, man. You can't cook. You can't wash off something. You can't, man, I mean, damn, you can't wash clothes. Can you imagine? You can't, huh? You got to carry your ass on down there to the river or to the stream or to the ocean or to the lake and be scrubbing your stuff. You didn't want to do that, right? That's what this global warming type climate change shit is doing, man. For real. And people out here still don't believe it, like it's fake. So anyway, that brings me to my next story. In Pakistan, there's a city in Pakistan that literally has the hottest weather on the planet. 127 degrees on that ass. Let's look at the video.
It's mid-afternoon in Jacobabad in southern Pakistan. It's about 41 degrees Celsius. Now that, I'm told, is quite a mild day for Jacobabad. It was much hotter than that last week, and indeed at times this town of 200,000 people can get to 50 degrees or more. Now scientists say that Jacobabad is at the forefront of climate change because, according to scientific literature, it's only one of two places in the entire world which has crossed a very dangerous threshold. That threshold is measured on a scale, a temperature scale called the wet bulb scale. And that measures not just heat but also humidity. Now Jacobabad is only one of two places which has crossed 35 on that scale. And that means that the body can no longer sweat enough to cool itself down. So that means that the temperature is more than the human body can withstand. That has only happened.
Did you hear that? The temperature. The temperature is at a level that the body could no longer cool off. That's hot. Whew, that's hot. Can you imagine 127 on your daily and you got to walk around? What surprises me, man, really, is how much clothes they wear, man. Could somebody tap in with me and tell me the science of the clothes? I guess it prevents burning of your skin. I guess that's true. So your skin won't burn if you got the clothes on, but you be hot as hell. Did y'all pay attention to the clothes? I want y'all to look at that right quick. Hold on.
It's mid-afternoon in Jacobabad in southern Pakistan. It's about 41 degrees Celsius. Now that, I'm told, is quite a mild day for Jacobabad. It was much hotter than that last week. And indeed, at times, this town of 200,000 people can get to 50 degrees or more. Now, scientists say that Jacobabad is at the forefront of climate change because, according to scientific literature, it's only one of two places in the entire world which has crossed a very dangerous threshold. That threshold is measured on a scale, a temperature scale called the wet bulb scale. And that measures not just heat but also humidity. Now Jacobabad is only one of two places which has crossed 35 on that scale. And that means that the body...
Whew. Man, did y'all see them clothes? I guess that does. I'm just going to come up with my own theory. I feel like the clothing blocks the sun from burning your skin. That's what it is. There's no other explanation. Whew. Man, it's hot as hell out there. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine walking through there with a jerry curl? Or an S curl or some waves? You don't even need your wave cap in 127. You just put the Murray's grease right on your joint and just walk around with let the sun melt it. That's hot. You can't touch your bike. You know how hot your bike is or your car? Can you imagine falling down in the street in 129, just having to touch the ground to get up? That's hot, man. You gotta be thankful for what you got. You gotta be thankful for where you live, and you live in a place with AC, and you can go inside, you can get shade, and all these things, man, that we have, these pleasures and conveniences we have in life, man. You gotta be appreciative of that shit, man, for real. I ain't even playing. I am not even playing. Okay, what's next? Now this one excites me. Let's go to some excitement. Host photo. Let's go to some excitement. Damn, I promised excitement. I got nothing. Oh, okay, here we go. Ha 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 ha. The next versus battle is with none other than Keith Sweat and Bobby Brown. Now I know what you're thinking. Why just Bobby Brown? Why not the rest of BBD? Ronnie, Bobby, Mickey, and I don't know what the hell those names are. Anyway, Bobby Brown broke away, did his own thing, claimed himself as the king of R&B. Whitney Houston, his late great wife, gifted genius level singer, co-signed it at some place. What was it? The Grammys? It was like the Grammys, I think. She co-signed it, said it on the mic. The king of R&B, Bobby Brown, against Keith Sweat. Whew, that is a good matchup, I would say, because Keith Sweat is a bad MFer too. Now, the thing is, Keith Sweat, he getting them ladies about them panties, baby. That's what Keith Sweat is doing. I guess Bobby Brown too, because he's, famous and all that. But Bobby Brown be kind of crusty sometimes. Keith Sweat be coming with them like love songs and make you rethink your shit. Whereas Bobby Brown is just more about party life, have a good time. I love you all. So that's going to be a good setup. I mean, for real. That's one that really kind of matches, Now, they just had the little Bow Wow and Soulja Boy head up shit. I did not watch one lick of it, man. I just didn't care. But then again, at my age, you don't care about stuff like that. So anyway, y'all peep this out, man. Check for Bobby Brown and Keith Sweat, man. And Keith Sweat used to catch some slack, man. Remember back in the day, he used to catch a little flack for like, people used to say he was like begging. In his songs, he said he was like begging a little bit, a little whining type shit. I give Keith Sweat props. I do. So this will be a good one, man. I'm going to check that out for sure. Probably do a recap too if I can get somebody to do the recap with me. All my homies be like, man, I ain't doing no recap. Shut the hell up. All right. What's next? And what is next? I talked about the Delta. I talked about how hot it is. Oh, I know what we need to talk about. We need to talk about this. So, the pandemic is having an effect on black people in a way that nobody considered. Code switching at home takes an emotional toll on black professionals. You see the headline right there. So what code switching is, guys, well, let me read this. Research shows that code switching in corporate settings takes an enormous toll on black professionals and can lead to diminished job performance, depression, and stress. I have felt this my very own self. As much as I am in control and I don't care, and you know what I mean, I do my own thing, it still affects me. I have had depression, man, the utmost levels of depression and stress from code switching. Literally, me. Code switching in the virtual realm from home might exact an even steeper emotional price, and helps explain why so many black employees are burnt out, psychologists say. According to data from insiders, nearly 30% of black workers said they feel extremely or very burned out. Does anybody feel that? Anybody? Anybody? For real. I want to know if you feel it, because 3 out of 10 of y'all should feel it. It's real, man. So let me give you the little definition. They gave us a little definition, man. And then we're going to dig into this. Let's talk about that. Let's get rid of that, and let's get to that. Let's get rid of that old Bobby, man. What the hell? I'm not talking about that no more. Okay, so look. This was provided by Voices of Color on Twitter. Quote, code switching entails temporarily shifting language, behavior, and appearance to conform to the norms and gain credibility in the white and male-dominated workplace. For black employees, code switching is a coping mechanism and a survival strategy. Depending on where you want to work and depending on how high you want to go, this right here is a must. It's a thing that a black man must do. Now let's talk about it, man. Temporarily shifting language. You know how cold-blooded that is? First of all, we're not even speaking our native language. And now I got to actually switch the switched language. You know how it is. You go into the office. You got to go, hey, how's everybody doing? Oh, man, just great, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, working hard. You know how it is, man. All these voices, phrases. That's not who you are. You don't talk like that at the crib. You don't even say crib at work. You say house, home, lovely abode. Nigga, at home you call it a crib. The tilt, my pad. Damn, is there any more? Tilt, crib, pad. Y'all know what I'm saying, man. You go in the office, man, you can't talk that way. You can't say what's the most comfortable way you want to communicate. Doesn't work that way. You got to peel back, be professional, and change your language. Now, I'm not just spitting this out, right? Because I had this dude tell me, man, succotash ass. This dude told me. Now, first of all, let me just tell you, I always think I'm the baddest MFer in the place anyway, no matter where I worked in my life. And it's mostly been true. But anyway, put that aside. This dude told me he could never see me in a management position because of the way I speak. He told me that. And I said, really? What do you mean? He gave me an example. So apparently, which I didn't really notice, but I guess it's a thing that I do, is I'll say, like, if you ask me a question, I'll go, nah. What? You can't say nah? Whoever said you can't say nah? Nah, he was like, you know what? Instead of saying no, you say nah. Upper management doesn't look at you as being like management material. Forget about the numbers. Forget about how well you do. Forget about how I teach you. I'm not good enough because I say nah instead of no. Now, mind you, I probably just said nah to your ass. Because if I was with upper management, according to Code Switch, which is a real thing, which I already acknowledged, I wouldn't say nah. I would be like, no. And I wouldn't feel bad about it because that's the language. You don't want to go up there in no corporate board meeting going, Nonetheless, the idea that you got to be two people, the idea that you got to change and then change back and change, after a while it becomes like a natural thing. But that shit can weigh on you, man. Some people just get to be their one self. Now, if you don't have a job, though, that's where everything changes. You could be broke as a joke. but you don't have to fake it. You could say your real words. What else does it say? Behavior. I had a person tell me I laugh too loud. Is that crazy? A VP said, you laugh. And when you laugh, you really laugh. He didn't tell me to tone it down, though, but he did make like a note of it. You got to change your behaviors, man. You can't play your music loud. You can't walk a certain way. You can't do it. Just be yourself. You call code switching. You change. You act according to the structure and the culture of the job and the workplace. That's what you're doing. There's no other thing to call it. And then you go home and look at yourself in the mirror. You go, do I like what I see? And is the money worth it? Is it enough? Because if it's enough, everybody has a price. Some people don't have a price, but most people have a price. And if it's enough, yeah, I'll go in there and say no. Ain't no big deal for me to say no. Oh, but then again, I can't say ain't no big deal. See, it's that kind of stuff where he was like, you're not ready. I was like, you don't even know who I am, man, because I don't need it. But that's a whole nother story. Now, I won't say I won't need it because I wouldn't be there. But I didn't need it like that. I got so many options, so many hustles, so many things I turned down. Do you guys know how many things I turned down, man? Just for peace of mind. For real. Okay, so you can't use your language. You can't use your behavior and appearance to conform to the norms and gain credibility. That's what I was talking about with dude saying about my voice and how I was saying, nah, I was losing credibility in his eyes. Forget the whole idea about the fact that he knew what I was saying. If I said nah or yeah, you know I'm saying no or yes. You get it. You're not confused like, hey, this guy's speaking some other thing. What did he say? No, you get it. You know what I'm saying, but you don't like it. You don't like that I use a different word. I guess it's a different word. I don't know, man. Succotash. Whew, I tell you, man, people sometimes. All right. Behavior and appearance to credibility in the white and male-dominated workplace. Since I'm a male, I don't feel that male part of the game. So ladies probably tell you they got a whole nother kind of code switching they do. I would be interested to know what kind of code switching ladies do besides the voice and the acting. Because sometimes sisters be getting a bad rap. Who we got in here, man? What up, man? Ty. My homie Ty in a place to be. Reese. What up, Reese? Dog. Got my home girl, Stacy. What up? Derek Pipkin. What up? I just saw Pip the other day. If y'all ain't been to Pip's lately, man, he has hooked that place up, man. For real. And it be popping, man. It be fully bubbling. The whole patio, indoors, outdoors. He got a cigar section, premium liquors, and a dope ass little menu too, man. For real. Slide through Pips. Big ups to General Lee. He was DJing this weekend. I slid through there. Oh, somebody sent me. Cherie sent me the Big Mouth S4 code switching song. Oh, what is that? Okay, Mike has the flexibility to play some shit. She just sent me a song. What's a code switching song? Hope this shit don't get me banned.
Shit, I'd have gave myself the fade right quick.
You're stupid, bro. On God, though. I'm trying to get like you.
Nah, I'm trying to get like you. Yo, stay up, fam.
Stay up, bro.
Devon, I've never heard you talk like that before.
How do you talk to black people?
The same way I talk to white people. What?
Are you serious? You don't have one of these?
What?
You don't have a code switch?
No. How does a code switch work?
Well, it's a little tricky, but let me break it down for you. As a black kid, you gotta learn this handy trick of social self-defense. You switch up your speak and give your manner a tweak depending on the audience. I'll be Will Smith, witty, or cool like Diddy, or affable as you please. Cause when you're young and black, you develop a knack for putting the world at ease. It's called code switching, and I'm a...
Okay, let me stop that because that went too far. That might like get my whole video banned type shit. But the point is, that was dope. That was dope, Sharice. Thanks for giving me that. Look, the thing is, for me to be saying it, for research to be done about it, for 30% of people feeling this, depression behind it, man, this code switching shit is real. Now, let's get to what this whole thing was about. Why I thought the story was interesting. Let's get back to that. Because, hey, here's the thing that's happening out here. Okay? Let me tell you what's happening out here. The pandemic has thrown major salt in the game because you used to be able to, like, go to the job, code switch, hit your switch on, be the company man, all this type of shit, and then go home and be cool and be yourself. But working from home has changed the game for people. When you're working from home, guess what, man? You don't get to turn it off. Think about that for a second. I'm giving you silence on purpose because facts, baby. You don't get to turn it off. Don't interfere with stuff, man. The things we gotta live with. You don't want to be at the crib talking about yes. Yes, sir. You guys should hear my work voice. Though I don't really do it anymore, but when I was younger. All right, let me see if I could capture it. Can you send me that? No, that wasn't it. Hold on, let me capture it. Can you send me that Excel file you were working on? Hell no. Anyway, thing about it is people don't have to even consider switching. You know how much energy that takes out of your life? Just the idea. And the thing about it is with our people, it's programmed. It's in there deep. And I would imagine that it's not just blacks. I would imagine that Hispanics are the same way. I would imagine that Asians are the same way. American Indians got to be the same way. But anybody else, man, they got to be doing the same thing. Going in there faking and fronting. Now, if you're critical to somebody's mission, then generally it doesn't matter and stuff. But if you just like flipping some fries, Now, if you're flipping fries, you actually can be like, nah. It's like them lower level white collar jobs where you gotta be like, no laughing, no sharing. See what's up with this, man. Who's hitting me up? We got Pip. We got Mike Selma in the house. He said, damn. Thanks for the video, Sharice. Got my homie Ty in the house. Love you guys, man. So this code switching thing, man. He said, damn. Oh, oops. Okay, so anyway, this code switching thing, right? What I want to see the world go back to is allowing people to be who they really are. And I shouldn't say allowing to be, because you can take control. You can decide for yourself. I'm going to just be who I am. Now, if you are the kind of person that answers a no question like, no, then that's fine. You should just do that to the end of time. But if you say nope, or nah, or meh, or nah, any type of level of it, you should be able to feel comfortable enough to express yourself. What about calling your mother? Some people say mother, some people say mammy, some people say moms, some people say mother. Some people say, I have heard of a few people call their mother by their first names, or names that you wouldn't want to repeat. Nonetheless, man, that's the thing that got taken into the workplace, man. So anyway, look up this code switch stuff, man. There's a lot of backup material you can look at, man, because this shit is for real, man. Right. Where we at, man? Let's get this off of there. Okay. Here's another thing I want to talk about today. This darn Chauvin verdict. So basically, this police officer, Chauvin, who killed George Floyd in murderous killing of George Floyd, got 22.5 years sentence. And there's an outrage saying that he should have more. Mike Robertson, speaks honestly from the heart. And I say this. I didn't think he would get 22.5. The realism inside of me thought he would get 10. Literally, that was the number. I was saying 8 to 10. 8 to 10. Not 11, not 12, not 13, 14, 15, 16. 8 to 10, man. And that's being harsh because it was on video and the word kind of like shook the world, and he got murals everywhere and he was doing some murderous stuff, man. That'll get you as a cop. 8 to 10. But it was so despised by his peers that they had to make him the fall guy and hit him with 22.5. All I need you to do is show me any other cop that got the 22.5, because I can't remember any. I can't remember any. Anybody that got the 22.5, I want to hear about them. I want to know their name. Bust it out and put it on my phone. We lucky he got that. Now, do I think it's enough? No. Do I think it's fair? No. See, the thing about a guy like Chauvin is he killed this dude, man, with his hand in his pocket. He literally killed this man with his hand in his pocket. Okay? No other way could you murder this dude like you did, with your knee on his neck, with your hand in your pocket, if you weren't a police officer with the power of the force behind you. There's no way. You couldn't just meet him at the store and be like, I'm going to kill this guy. I'm going to put my knee on his neck and I'm going to put my foot in my pocket. You can't do that. That would never work. It's only because of the badge, the power you have of the badge, that did that for you. Now, why he should be doing life in prison beyond this one incident is, with that comfort level, he's done this shit hundreds or thousands of times. Every day he's out there abusing somebody's rights. He's not a stand-up citizen the rest of the time and he just had it in for this dude on this one day. Man, he does it all the time. That's why he deserves much more. Now, has he killed anyone before? Probably, shit. But I don't really know. But oh yeah, have they felt them tasers and billy clubs to their shins and their arms and their elbows, or getting slammed on the hood, slammed on the concrete, knees in the neck, knees in the back, cuffed up for no reason, put in the back of the police car, lips busted, teeth knocked out. That happens all the time. Ain't no stat for that. Those items I just said, you can't look up the book and be like, oh, I can see there's been 200 teeth knocked out this year. Things are looking better. No, you don't count the teeth knocked out. They don't count the lips busted, eye socket bruised, arms broken. They don't discuss it. So that's why I think he deserves more, because he's doing too much for too long. For real. That's what it is. So I guess I say all that to say is I'm glad he got the 22.5, because I thought he was getting 8 to 10. And that's how I look at it, people. For real. Anybody got anything to say on that? Let's see what y'all got to say. Excuse my throat, man, tonight. I know, Cherie, see? She said, sadly, I thought he would get 5 years time served. That's what I'm saying. I agree with you. It's like the way they be doing this shit. Mike said, just don't call me bro at work. Stacy said, hey, Mike Boogie. What's up, Stace? Look, sadly, I thought he would get 5 years time served. I know, Sharice, I'm with you. It's sad because that's the way it goes down. Or just the straight up acquittal. But he had nothing to stand on. This time, he took it too far. Even the deadliest, most dirtiest cops in the precinct were saying to this guy, like, man, hey, man, you're on your own with this one, man. You took that shit too far. Now, I do want to know what's going to happen with those other cops. So now that it's a murder, right? Now this is established that there was a murder that happened, right? Then what's up with the other cops that were there? Because they're supposed to stop a murder, right? Ain't that the excuse for killing people so many times? Hey, man, he could have murdered somebody. I had to take him out. If he did the murder, you got to step up. So you sat by and allowed a murder to go down. Whoo-hoo. Can't wait for those trials. And guess what, party people? They're coming. All right, man. What else is happening? I don't want to go into the depths of hell behind this succotash ass motherfucker right there. I don't need to spoil my day. Okay. Last thing I want to talk about today, man. I was very, 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 very disappointed in the government's UFO report that came out the other day. Was it just yesterday? Just yesterday. Lame. When I say lame, it's lame. I wanted to see pictures of blue people in that mug. Fools with 8 arms. No. Basically, it said nothing as far as I was concerned, except the fact that, hey, man, we've seen these things and we don't know what they are. Well, damn. We already seen that. We already know. We don't know what they are. That's all I got out of it, man. What the hell? What kind of help is that? Literally, man, we've been waiting 6 months for the Pentagon to finally say they changed the name. First of all, last year they changed the name, so it ain't UFO no more. It's UAP, Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon. That's like a doper name, huh? Unidentified Flying Object is kind of lame. UFO, I mean, it's lasted for many years. It was kind of dope too. But Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon, that's different. That's a phenomenon. So they changed the name last year, and then now they came with the report to kind of explain some of this stuff. Basically, man, these pilots out there over the seas, man, they see these objects that can dart and move around at super high speeds and dip into the water and make a splash and never see it again. Crazy stuff. But of course, none have been captured. No communications. No aliens locked down in a cell somewhere. And if there are, of course, we didn't get to really hear about all that. But nonetheless, man, the report was whack. So y'all heard me and Man's World talked about these UFOs about 3 weeks ago for a long ass time, man. It's serious stuff, man, because I think there's something out there. I believe that in the space, in the cosmos, we're not the only ones. So what I was hoping to get some type of like alien yearbook or something, man. You know, some flyers or something. But that didn't go down. I was very disappointed. Very, 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 very disappointed. Y'all believe in these UFOs? Anybody? Anybody want to tap in this conversation, man? Call me right now on my phone. Let's see. Yeah, man. So, anyways, I don't know. That UFO report was lame. I don't even know what's coming next from it, man. When will we get any more information? I don't know. And now, here's the other thing is, it's so long that I didn't really read it all the way in detail. I just kind of skimmed the highlights and stuff and listened to what some other people interpreted of it. So I do have to do the homework and read myself, because sometimes when you read it yourself, you can see things that's like written between the lines where they want you to know, but they're not going to say it. So all that type shit. Whew. I got to read for myself. Dang, I do want to say a shout out to them people in Florida, man, that were in that condo building, man. That was the weirdest thing I think I ever seen, man. Not ever, but that's some weirdo shit right there. How that condominium just crumbled to the ground. Come on, man. Structures don't do that type of stuff. To me, that was some demolition. If you want to pull up some videos of a demolition on the buildings and watch how they just fall right down in one place. Bam! Do that first, and then look at that building, man. That's explosives that did that, man. That is not some type of, oh, the foundation was weak. Because when the foundation's weak, it makes the whole building tip over. Bam! Not crumble into pieces. That's ridiculous. Hey, man, I went to shop class, man. I understand this stuff. That shit had explosives, man. Somebody trying to get come up off some insurance. I mean, who knows, man? I don't have the answer, but I know what I saw. Facts on top of facts. Just shout out to them people in Florida, man, because there was a lot of innocent victims, man. That whatever somebody's plot or plan was with that, man, it's a lot of innocent victims, man. For real, though. It wasn't cool, man. I hope they find out how it went down, who it was, and everything. Because a lot of people lost it. A lot of people are what they call missing. A lot of people are missing, man. So they don't want to call them dead yet because they haven't found their bodies. But shit. Oh, man, I don't know. What else, man? I don't really have anything else to talk about, y'all. Honestly, went through my trending items for the day. Wasn't nothing really trending. BET Awards were this weekend. I guess the whole biggest thing out of that was Sweetie. What was that? Sweetie? the homeboy Jake, that white rapper and shit, Jack, tried to holler at her on the red carpet. That shit went viral. Like, what? Don't sit. A couple outfits, but anyway. All right, y'all. So look, man, King My Boogie Supreme Microphone Fiend. Yeah, I made it past the hour point, man. So we're gonna just cut it off, man. I really love you guys. Thanks for listening. And shit, man, we're gonna keep doing the damn thing. All right. I'm gonna play some songs on the way out. Picking up momentum, rolling like boulders.
They call me ice, but I'm really much colder. My rhymes is heavy like the weight on my shoulders. I'm spitting that red hot smoldering lava. I fight to the end like the Navajo. Crack a bottle though, make it the goose with cranberry and triple sec. Triple my check, I feel the ripple effect of a fool on the loose. I hit you from every angle, from obtuse to right. Street shit like JJ, I'm dynamite. Slide me some dough, I show you an execution in the flesh. And promise not to leave nothing left. If you bomb it, I keep stabbing, shooting, damaging, looting, till it ain't no disputing who the greatest is. Open up your door and let me in. If not by the hair, your chinny chin chin. I don't want yours, I want my share to begin. My share of cotton gin, my share of cotton niggas' skin is up in. It's enough for everybody. I'm not here for the tick. I know I'm rambunctious, but you made a mistake. I'm trying to get in close proximity to the equate. On my estate, where my waterfall mist evaporates until it get too late to, well, you know the story. I could go on with it like this, but it would be boring. The truth is I'm cursed. Hey man, I like that shit right there, man. And this shit come from a long time ago, man. We're bringing this shit brand new, something new, you know what I'm saying? Buffalo soldiers, Tuskegee airmen, 54th Regiment, brave and daring. Panthers, rebel slaves on slave ships, on one-way trips. Buffalo soldiers, Tuskegee airmen, 54th Regiment, brave and daring. Panthers, rebel slaves on slave ships, on one-way trips. Hey, beautiful black queens, a gift from nature. They love a nigga cause that's their nature. Let a man be a man and give him what he need, and I'll assure you he'll never leave. I deliver rhymes like pollen from bees. Or take my picture, face